showcase cards. 200 tokens are waiting, and moments can happen on any night in the NBA. Check for the latest moments cards and for your hot heat check cards every day.
We want to see you in your best spooky MyPlayer attire. You can submit the best that you have using hashtag 2KTVHalloween. Make it good. You might be featured on the show.
Now, our next guest was the NBA 2K19 Australian cover athlete. You have about 10 more seconds to guess who for some free VC.
I always love free VC. Did you get your free VC?
Of course.
You better get your free VC. And stay tuned, keep watching, because this man will take on the 2KTV challenge.
Welcome to 2KTV, Ben Simmons. We're talking 2K20 today. What mode are you playing on?
I'm probably playing against one of my friends.
Okay.
So, player versus player.
And last time you were on here, you said that your MyPlayer was exactly like you.
Yeah.
Now with the new MyPlayer builder, what are you going to build now?
A completely different player. He's probably going to be like 5'5", super athletic, wingspan's long, so he's going to be a unique player.
Do you play 2K with your teammates?
Yeah, on the road for sure, always.
Who's the best 2K player?
Probably Joel.
Oh.
Joel is good.
Okay.
I'll give him that.
Talking about the 76ers, what's your personal goal for this year?
I think just to get further than we did last year, but the main goal has always been the championship, and that's what we're all striving for, so that's #1, championship.
So you grew up in a very athletic family. What was the competition like?
Heated.
Yeah?
No one comes home unless they're crying in the car. So
that's
how it was.
So what were you crying over when you were playing against your family?
Because my dad would never give me calls against my sister, but she was like 5 years older. So it was one of those things.
Speaking of you personally, I see that you have added another member to your family, another dog. You have 3 now.
I have 4.
4 dogs?
I have 4. I have a Frenchie, 2 Cane Corsos, and a Rottweiler.
Wow, I feel like you're like the brother nature of the NBA, because I saw you like petting a shark and you were with a pig. You just love animals.
I think it's just growing up in Australia. Just being out there and being with the wildlife. This is one of the things I grew up with, and I've always loved it.
What do you miss most about Australia?
I think just the people. The people there are amazing, very friendly, very outgoing people, so that's kind of how I am. So I think the people is one of the things besides my family.
And any type of food that you miss from Australia?
Nah, meat pies. For sure.
What is that?
A pastry with meat inside it.
Sounds...
So 4 and 20 meat pie. That's my go-to when I go home. You'll see me on Instagram with one for sure.
It's time for the NBA 2K community to take over the NBA season. And now you can rep your team in MyPlayer Nation. When your MyCareer team has a real-world game, you can play it in NBA 2K20 with your MyPlayer on the roster. Compete, get wins, and help your NBA team, because each and every matchup pits your fandom against the rest of the league. Once your team or the opposing team has their next real-world game, the team's win percentages are tallied. The team whose MyPlayers won the higher percentage of games gets the MyPlayer Nation win. Now remember, this is not your MyCareer team. These rosters will be updated throughout the season with our official NBA Today changes. And you will earn double VC and double MyPoints in these MyPlayer Nation games. At the end of the season, we'll have our own alternate reality playoffs. It's up to you to lead your NBA team to the MyPlayer Nation Championship. Throughout the season, there will be challenges to unlock access to buy 10 Nike Gamer exclusive sneakers in NBA 2K20 and MyPlayer Nation. Unlock in NBA 2K20, redeem in the Nike Sneakers mobile app. Your first chance starts Tuesday, October 29th. At At stake is your exclusive chance to cop these special edition LeBron 17 Bron 2Ks. All you need to do is have an overall rating higher than LeBron, a 98 or 99, and win a game in My Player Nation after 7 a.m. Pacific time on Tuesday. If you complete the challenge, you'll unlock the Bron 2Ks for your My Player. And you can hit up the Sneakers mobile app for an opportunity to buy your pair of the Bron 2Ks before the limited drop runs out. Quantities are extremely limited, so act fast when you unlock. Get ready, the NBA season is about to be rewritten by the My Player Nation.
All right, so we have a challenge for you. It's the 2K TV challenge. What you're gonna do is you can pick any player from any era, and you have to go against AD on the blacktop to 5. Who are you going to pick?
How many plays do I have?
You have all the players from any era, classic,
Oh,
current.
so I can go, oh.
Yeah.
Then I might pick somebody random. Go Tobias.
Okay, Tobias, LAkERS AD in a game to 5 on blacktop. Let's go.
Tobias, I'm so sorry.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Lakers. For the Spurs, tonight is a tough task, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Lakers, Spurs is next, and we'll be right back. The 2K pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. Well, we're going to be seeing great rebounders on both sides in this one. Kenny, who were some of the best rebounders you ever played against?
Well, there's a guy who's probably paying attention. I don't want to inflate his ego.
Him?
No.
Oh.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. But he said, who were some of the best rebounders you ever played against?
I played against Hakeem.
Oh, yeah. And you played with him.
And I played with him.
Anyway, I'm going to go with the Worm, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. The game's just about to begin. Let's go to Kevin Harlan with the call.
.2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the 4 guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times, I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots. Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. Hey, Smith, for rookie, is being given a lot of responsibility early in a season, early in their career. Do you think it helps their growth, or does it run the risk of hurting their confidence early?
You know, I think it helps them, but I think those type of rookies that you give so much and put on their plate, you still have to have some veterans around them.
Because there are going to be problems, aren't there?
Yeah. There's always going to be adversity throughout the season. If you have a championship caliber team, there's going to be some ups and downs.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now here's White. Back to Aldridge. Hey, right here. Clock at 4.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammates.
LeBron James on the way. Trying to get open is Kuzma. The layup off target. Outside DeRozan. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after the first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
DeRozan finds Murray. Outside Aldridge. White against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Aldridge. Over Green. Aldridge, no luck.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
James, the pass to Kuzma. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of 3-point attempts.
Kevin, the Raptors had wanted him to shoot more triples. The Spurs were content to put the ball in his hands and let others provide the spacing.
And that one misses.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he used it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Here's Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside Aldridge. White against Green. Fires the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's James. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And Davis gets it to go.
Off the bounce, AD has all options available to him, using the entire court as his canvas to create.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Spurs leading by 5. Now, here's DeRozan, who's coming off a 25-point game against New York.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by DeRozan. Good on the three-point shot.
Tough shot. Green with the composure to rise up, drilled the J right in the man's face.
Here's Murray. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Green takes the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's White. The shot, no good. Good D by James. Davis finds Rondo. Davis inside. Aldridge on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the continued development for Anthony Davis. The three-pointer, his ball handling. Last season, a career high in assists.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
First one falls for him. And you were just talking about Davis's ball handling ability. It used to always be one dribble and up.
Yeah, because he has so much length, and that's all he needed to score over the top. Now you see him handling like a guard and going around people, and also able to change speeds and read the defense better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Gay comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And LAkERS subbed in for Derek White.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the Lakers have possession, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Tries again. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
The pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope outside. Out to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Caldwell Pope pass to Howard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Remember, Howard has led the league in free throw attempts on 4 separate occasions.
Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
You know, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I would just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off with making a layup versus making a 3. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
You know, Dwight Howard wants an MVP caliber performer, but age and injuries now affecting him. Still tremendous, I believe, at rebounding and defending the rim. Just doing the job on the backboard.
And they're able to recover. Back to Cook. Feeds it to Howard. Another shot. San Antonio with the rebound. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron checked in for the Lakers. Spurs leading by 6. Here is Forbes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Gay. Takes a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's LeBron. Gay with the defensive effort. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bellinelli with it. Now guarded by Brad. Count it. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's LeBron. Good. LeBron's got 9.
You know, not many people. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Carroll. Back to Forbes. There's Gay outside. Another miss by Gay. Lakers trail by 6. James in the post. 14 points from him the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Bellinelli passes to Lyles. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Pass to Lyles. Carroll, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carroll's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job from Carroll there to get his hands up and be ready for that shot.
Here's LeBron. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. .119 left in the first. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Davis. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Davis has got 5 now.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Here's Forbes. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Lyles and the dunk line.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Davis. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. To the inside. Howard trying to free himself up. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Bradley.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Gay. Back to Forbes. Six to shoot. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
What's up?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We've got 13 seconds left to play. He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system. Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Davis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Spurs lead by 8. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battle.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy. And that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age, you feel like it's all about helping others.
Yep, I love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Cook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Howard in at the 5. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The free throw drops for Gay.
Some players never recover from a torn Achilles. Rudy Gay has come back and as good as ever. Still one of the most productive small forwards we have in the league.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Davis kicks to Cook. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. And Steve, the size and athleticism of Gay has always set him apart in that small forward position.
He's able to make something out of nothing, playing over the top most of the time of his defender. He is dangerous.
And it's Carroll in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Carroll's got his 3rd basket of the night. Cook hits to Green. And the pass to Davis. He feeds it to Howard. Shoots over Lyles. Howard misses. San Antonio leading by 7. Forbes the pass to Bellinelli. Back to Forbes. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Bellinelli against Bradley. Back to Howard. Releases. Nice move. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. Comes in for Brent Forbes. And the Lakers also making a switch. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Avery Bradley.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. knocks down the first one. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. I mean, also have the same, I guess, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is. The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years in running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
Puts up a 3. Kicks it to Green. Passes it to Howard. Over Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
And you know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Pirtle. Down low. Here's Aldridge. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Caldwell Pope. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Operator. Terrific straight line speed.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's the teardrop. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Rondo. The pass to Howard. Outside for Rondo. For 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Outside, White. Can they get it? Aldridge trying to break free. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Caldwell Pope finds Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Count the basket. Aldridge has got 6.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Howard. Now Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James kicks to Rondo. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Spurs trail by 6. Murray with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
And James gets it to go.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. The second chance effort. Pirtle's shot is off.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
That one falls. James has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Murray following the basket by LeBron James. And it's good for 2. And it's 8 points for Aldridge.
The veteran leadership of DeRozan makes the right read, drops the dive.
And here's Rondo. He has 6. LeBron outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Free throw good, LeBron.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And it's blocked.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Number 1, Rajon Rondo.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
And he makes that one. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
San Antonio calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio has possession. Murray surveying the D. Passes it to DeRozan. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Spurs trail by 16. Now Murray. He has 5. Pirtle kicks to White. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Kuzma. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Kuzma slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Murray with the bounce pass. Aldridge misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Kuzma, and he banked the layup. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And you know what, Smitty? One of the best shot blockers among wings, Danny Green.
You know, he's a chase down artist in transition. He does not give up on plays at all.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Gay. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
1:03 left in the first half. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Carroll. Trying to get something going, and Davis sends it back. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Carroll from outside the arc. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shots good by Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Gay. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. 5 to shoot. From deep. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, you know, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if we can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio? That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Out of bounds.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Murray with it. Outside, White. Passes to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Davis can't get it to go.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Aldridge kicks to White. Back to Aldridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
That's a play that LaMarcus is more than capable of making. Confident on the offensive end. Knows how to get to the line.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw.
No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
Back to James. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow art, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Rondo is Murray. Rondo passes to LeBron. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Pass to Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Murray. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And James.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try to get the NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
A season lost to injury for DeJounte Murray. He's eager to make up for the lost time, continuing his development.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for Davis. Avery Bradley comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Kuzma passes to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Pirtle with the steal. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the potential spinning for DeJounte Murray is evident.
He's already a tough defender. He has great size and length for the point guard position. Offense is where he has to grow.
Jacks up a three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 assists in the game. DeRozan against James. Now the pass to Cook. Back to James. To the middle. Here's Howard. He sinks the 11-footer. Howard's 11 points.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge against Kuzma. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Back to Aldridge. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That dribble move, flawless. And that's a 7-footer, folks. Aldridge is unbelievable.
Here's Kuzma. Wide open shot is on the money.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And yes, it's good. And that's now 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Howard up on top. James outside. And they double up LeBron. Back to Howard. He kicks it to Cook. 3-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio. Hurdle's got his 4th rebound in this one. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Dishes to Aldridge. Pass to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist. Called the Lakers.
And making his return ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Quinn Cook. Here's LeBron. Passes it to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
And Murray winning 2nd team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
What's up? Free throw good, Kuzma.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Gay inside. He's guarded by Howard. Fords the pass to Gay. Just 4 to shoot. Miles no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And here is Bellinelli. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. They get a hand on it, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Gay dishes to Bellinelli. To the paint. Here's Carroll. And it's going to be a goaltending goal here, so they'll count the bucket.
Carroll being so crafty inside. You can see it right there, how he shrugged off the defender.
Lakers leading by 22. On the wing, James. Howard trying to free himself up. Moves back up. And it's good on the way in. Howard's got 13.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Forbes the pass to Lyles. He dishes it to Bellinelli. Gay right side. The 9-foot shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
The King, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Bradley on the double team. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Forbes the pass to Lyles. Howard against Gay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Spurs have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gay.
A talented, versatile player.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Pass to Lyles. Gay scanning the floor. On the wing, Bellinelli. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Rondo finds Kuzma. Here's Davis, and it's Davis.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Bellinelli. And there's the pass to Carroll. Gay outside. Here's DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wing jumper offline.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Rondo passes to Davis. Shoots over Carroll. The shape. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth, we've got Jared Dudley. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caruso in at the 1. And it's good, 2 points. Gay's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. Here's Caruso, guarded by Walker. Out left to the wing. Horton Tucker, the pass to Dudley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient on the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from tonight, 50%. Caruso, the feed to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker, and another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Pass to Horton Tucker. From downtown, Caruso, no good. And San Antonio shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside, Walker. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar. There's no off-season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season. 24/7. You look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody's looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sidelines about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's 13 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Walker taking his time here. Pass to Samanis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
To the inside, Davis, and the layup is good. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice job by the defender. Makes it a tough shot, but AD's talent wins out.
Outside, Walker. Gay up top. He's guarded by Dudley. And that one's good by Gay.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Dudley, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Dudley's got his first bucket of the night. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here's Lyons. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Inside. And they call the foul. A chance at the line for one more coming up.
Talk about AD as an athlete. A major component to that is his body control. Able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Lyles. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Rudy Gay. Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Alex Caruso. Here's Samanis. No good with the triple. Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Davis.
Assist from Troy Daniels.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here is Forbes. Pass to Samanis. Over Cook. And that one's good. Samanis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost dearly.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do, too. I think the numbers have also coincided for the revenue. I think people love it, and I think this.
Lakers making a change here. James is checked in, and Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
Here is Forbes. Outside, Walker. Lock at 6. Here's Aldridge. From 8. And Davis sends it back. And they double up LeBron. And it's Samanich with the rebound. Here is Forbes. Johnson in the corner. The pass to Samanich. Outside, Walker. Down low. And that one's good. Samanich.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. James outside. Here's Davis. Johnson, a wide open look. And finally they hit one. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
There's no substitute for effort.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something.
And they double up Davis. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
James outside. No good again that time. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Johnson can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Dudley. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And for the Spurs, the shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. Outside, Walker. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Chalk up 2 there.
And we always talk about better. That assist was right on target.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Howard. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Aldridge. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. And it's Walker penetrating. Howard with the steal. Here's Daniels. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Trey Lyles checked in for San Antonio. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if we're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
LeBron dishes to Daniels. Back to LeBron. 13 feet away. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miles kicks to Walker. Miles passes to Johnson. From deep, Walker. The shot missing, but they'll get another chance. James looking it over. Second shot opportunity. Here's Dudley. Johnson with the block, and he's able to get it back. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight, break an awful lot about this team.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys come in and stepped up and played tremendously. You know, so I just go out there and play, you know, with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor. And I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific